What's up, everybody? I got a lot to talk about. I screwed that up. Can't get it all in one thing. A little sloppy this morning. Hurt my hand. Man, I suck in the morning. I can't play today. I hurt my hand. Anyway, I got a lot of information. Let me put this guitar. I got to tell you, this is one of the best fucking Fenders ever made. They only made it for a year or two. It's called the Prodigy USA. It's got a Bill Lawrence in there, an original Bill Lawrence. And I got to tell you, this fucking Anyway, oh wait, let me see. A lot, and I'm going to get into a little more of the Andy Woods thing because I think he was bamboozled into that. But I'm going to tell you what my son said. I am going to George Lynch shortly. I have to go clean out my truck because we're bringing some gear for them, but we're setting up some high technology for them. But I'm going to film it all when we're setting it all up so you guys, because sometimes George is really not in a good mood, and I've known him for a long time, and we'll talk to the guitar tech and everything. He's Nuno's guitar tech as well. We'll see what we can do. But you guys couldn't hear this track. Oh wait, it's going into something else. Let me see. Oh, that's at the end. Sorry. So the reason why it sounds like that, and so you can hear the whole track. Not the whole track. There's only like a minute and a half, 2 minutes. So I got a little louder. That was the thing I was showing Andy where I held the chord. Now, can you solo over that? Of course you can. But what I know. We might have a singer. And my iPad crashed. I was talking to Dave Spitz right before this. And I don't know if you guys know who he is. But he played bass for Black Sabbath with Tony Iommi. He's on one of their albums. He played for Great White and White Lion as well. And I might have a singer. But before I get into and they're called Euphoria, I'll shoot it up so you can sing. His name is Sean, Sean Westman. And you can type in Euphoria. And you guys can do it and pull it up. He sings from Dio to Queensryche. He's one of the best fucking vocalists you'll ever hear in your life. And I sent clips to Robert Sarzo and Spitz, and I told Spitz if he comes tonight, I'll put him on the guest list for Lynch. Um, Now the guys that are the Grammy shit, number ones and this and that. Let me explain something to you guys. You want to use it for what? Wrong intent. It doesn't matter what the fuck I did. I've got pictures on here and older videos. You can go look through them. I got pictures of me at the Grammys. They have a Grammy party there. And I show the big where they have food and everything, not just a ceremony, but there's pictures of me there. There's all kinds of stuff. But my Grammys don't mean dick to me. You're probably like, what? The only thing I get out of a number one song is the contract I sign, which leads to how much I make. Doesn't matter what kind of car you buy. They go to the same place. That's what music does. Goes to the same place. But it doesn't matter if you drive a fucking Toyota or a Lamborghini. It's four wheels and a fucking engine. One's maybe cooler by your standard, but it's how you think. Now, it's difficult to provide an exact number, but sadly, many Grammy-winning musicians have faced severe financial difficulties, including bankruptcy at various points in the career. Low streaming royalties, poor contracts, management. It's mostly the contracts. Could be the lavish spending. You know, when you buy a $100 million yacht and you only got $150 million and you forget it costs like about $2 or $3 million to fucking upkeep every year, and then shit breaks down and you got to spend like another $1 million to fix it. See, that's the people who don't think right. So, and I'm not gonna sit here. Let's say I am that guy. I'm the guy that went broke. Does that Grammy do fucking anything for me? Does it get me a job or put food on my plate? No. You got to work for it. Sign a good contract. But to show it means nothing. Because I've showed a 59 on here and people say it's fake. And I knew people would say it's fake. If I put the awards on, people are going to say you bought that off eBay. I've showed pictures of some of the awards. I'm not rehashing that. I'm not going to sit in my house and gloat over something I did. I'm no different or special than the guy at the fucking 7-Eleven that I go and use my rewards points to get 2 for $5. And the guy that's standing next to me buying his coffee and his donut in the morning as I drive my fucking kid to school in a fucking pickup truck instead of an IROC or a McLaren is going to get his kid to the same fucking school in a different car or a bus. It doesn't matter. Some people got more lucky than others, and some of that luck is based on research and knowing your shit. Now, I don't take royalties anymore as a ghostwriter for all the major labels. Why? Because I know that if they don't push them with money, like Jay-Z pushing Beyonce to win Country Artist of the Year, my song will not make royalties because they need write-offs, so they shelve fucking projects, or somebody pisses them off and they shelve it, or the guy gets fired that was pushing the band. There is a lot more that goes into this than normal people know. So you guys ask for that? Stop asking. I'm not going to show them no more. I'm not taking the 58s and 59s out. I'm not doing any of that. You can believe me or go your own fucking way. You can take the knowledge and use it, and I guarantee you Andy Woods knows what the fuck I'm talking about. And he could come on here and chime in and vouch. He's 100% right. Doesn't mean shit. You know what means anything? How many people are buying my fucking song? If I wrote it and I'm getting royalties. If not, give me my $3,000 to $5,000 a song and I'm fucking done. I don't care if it sells 1 million records. I already made money. If I write 3 songs a week and it's bought at $15,000 or $7,000, That's a lot of fucking money sitting in my house for fucking 3-4 hours. Who gives a fuck? Does my Grammys benefit? Does it validate anything? No. Does a Grammy validate that I'm fucking broke? It could. But who went broke? I did, not the Grammy. The fuck is... And you're going to put it to your own agenda with whatever intent you're going to use it for. So let's look at the trolling. So my kid said, Dad, that's not what trolling is. He's 10. I'm 59. Really? My 10-year-old is going to educate me. Really, son? What is trolling? Well, in Oculus, I get trolled all the time. I go, well, what do you mean? He's like, scammed. Scammed? Yeah, they troll you to scam you. They steal. What did they steal? They steal what you have. So you trolls that come on here and want to steal my valor from what I've earned are not good people. And that's why I don't give a fuck. Because when I stand in that line at 7-Eleven with the guy buying his coffee, I'm no different than him. I got to wait in line. Yes, sir. No, sir. Here's my card, ma'am. Have a great day. And that guy buying his coffee has no fucking idea who I am. Good. Because he doesn't expect me to pay for his fucking coffee. Or stand at the grocery line. Hey, everybody. I wrote all these hit songs, Expose, and I played with Quiet Riot and all these bands. And does it get me my groceries for free? No. They expect me to pay for everyone's groceries. Because they assume, because I do this stuff, you have lots of money. Now, that all depends on contracts. Kicks is a great example of $500 a week, 3 or 4 nights a week when they were fucking number one, right? They bash Atlantic Records all the time. And then the singer goes out and puts a record out. I don't know what label, but I don't think it's Atlantic. So there you go. That's the truth of the matter. Now, what you should be concerned about in the fucking video is that Tom Bukovac trolled me with malicious intent and went to Andy Woods, who's supposed to be his friend. He trolled him for what the very term of trolling means. To incite a conflict. Not the second meaning, which means to be funny, but to incite conflict. Now, giving Andy's credit, he didn't really incite a conflict either, because his people agreed that, yeah, you can do all kinds of editing in a studio, and I didn't mention just his name, and I pointed everything in the video before with what I said. There was no malicious intent or content to start their conflict. That was Tom. So anybody in here that represents Tom and you don't go back and chastise him, what the fuck you doing calling Andy Woods and getting him involved in your dirty shit, bro? You're the fucking troll. I love the way you play. Do I watch his videos here and there? Yeah, I think he's a good guitar player. But chops and being good has nothing to do with being fucking humane and doing stuff morally and integrity. See, here's the difference between me and other people. I don't use other people as stepping stones. So if you're an asshole, I don't want to owe an asshole a favor. So I contacted Sean. Sean called me yesterday. He's in a band called Euphoria and a couple other signed bands. Here's the band, Euphoria. That's what it looks like. He's been in 3 signed bands. So I talked to Dave Spitz. I sent him clips. I did some other stuff and sent Robert Sarzo a clip. I'm waiting for them. I might see Dave tonight. He's gonna let me know if he's going to Lynch tonight. I will get video of some of the stuff tonight. Sometimes George is in a good mood or bad mood. Now he was in a bad mood last time because some asshole kept harassing him while he was up there, and he stopped the fucking set and said, "Dude, what the fuck are you doing? I'm up here trying to work, and people pay money to see me play, and you keep interrupting me." Now after the show, I did talk to him. Now, he's not going to be like that to me because I've known him for fucking 30, 40 years, even though I wasn't in contact with him that long. But he is, at every, rightfully so, if that was me, I probably would have kicked the kid in the head because he was right at the bottom of the stage in Foot's view. So, by the way, this is my fractal patch that someone asked me about. This is what I used at the Vinny Appice shows when I did the shows with them. So let me show you guys a cool lick. I hurt my hand doing this lick. That's a big stretch. That still hurts a little when I did that. Oof. But here's the little lesson you can do in here. If you want to do the bigger one, you can do it up here. So here's a great example. I hurt my finger doing that. Now let's say George asked me to get up tonight. Maybe he's feeling in a great mood. Hey Chris, you want to get up and jam? Let's do like Roadhouse Blues and we'll trade licks back and forth. Sometimes he'll do that. Now I go, fuck, I'm hurt. My finger, I'm not gonna be able to pull off some of those licks because now my hand hurts. So what do? I do the smart thing. And I know I'm not gonna play live like I just did here in the studio because my hand hurts. So I go here and I use the lick up here. That in a while either. Again, I don't practice. You know when I practice? When I come here and do videos. Chops don't mean shit to me no more. I have chops. I don't give a shit about them. I don't really care about chops, honestly. Learning chops and getting your chops down will help you in the future. But like I said, I overdosed a bunch of times, and I'm not afraid to admit it because it made me the guy I am today. Being cocky with the girls and the drunk and the drugs and everything. Yeah, it was fun. Do I regret any of it? No. Just being an asshole at certain times. But I loved my life. It was a great life. But sometimes I went overboard. But what did the chops do for me when I overdosed? Dick. What did chops do for me? It helped me understand theory and to realize at a higher level, you don't even need a guitar in a fucking song to write a hit song. And now when I watch these AI guys and computer wizard producers behind the keyboard, I'm like, the shit I learned in the 80s is happening today. At a faster, quicker level. And nobody really knows. There's horrible guitar players out there that have gotten accolades, you know. Look at all the old Metal Edge magazines. I don't know if you guys remember those. Best metal drummer, Tommy Lee. Now, nothing against Tommy Lee. He's a great drummer. Motley Crue is fucking iconic. But why were they iconic? Well, they had the whole package. Like I said about Bonamassa. He sings, he plays, he writes the melody. Motley Crue had some fucking killer songs. Dr. Feelgood, Looks to Kill, Too Young to Fall in Love. They were great. But what vaulted them to stardom? Probably the looks in the songs, not Tommy Lee's drumming, not Mick Mars's guitar solos. Not that shit. No offense to Mick, because he had incredible tone and he was a great hook writer. See, these are great examples. Now, am I mocking him or knocking Motley Crue down? Hell fuck no. I see them every time they come in town. One of my favorite all-time bands. Now, they ain't the band they used to be. But hey, am I knocking them down? No, it's a fact. They aged like me. Am I that young, good-looking guy, tan and blonde hair to my waist with fucking an 8-pack? No. I'm getting man boobs. I'm 60. So I can't stop life. So I hope this has been a great video for everybody. Now, again, I don't know Andy Woods. I don't know him as a person. I don't know how he is behind the scenes. So without naming names, I played with some of the biggest bands in the world, filling in or getting up on stage. And I've had those guys be assholes to me. But when they're in front of a camera, it's a whole different story. Hi, Mom. And then behind the camera, I told you I want my fucking green M&Ms. Or no fucking... People are different behind a camera. And I'm not saying Andy's a bad guy. I'm saying I don't know him. So I can't judge him as a person only based on his actions. And he was fucking tricked. I'm going to stick up for Andy a little bit here. He was fucking tricked. And he paid the price. I don't want a war with Andy Woods. I think he's one of the best guitar players in the world. I actually look up to him. The people think I'm stupid or call me crazy because I can play like I am, but I really admire the way he plays. All I'm saying is, be fucking careful. You never know who your fucking friends are. Take it for a grain of salt. All I can do is educate you from my past and previous lives. I've had managers screw me over. I've had friends screw me over. I've had family screw. I tell the story all the time. My son doesn't even want to meet my sister because she abandoned him when he was about 1 or 2, and I haven't talked to her since in 10 years. About 10 years now. It's when he was a baby. All over money. Now, do I expect her to come when I have to have surgery if it kills me or not? No. And I don't really give a shit. She made her bed. She can lie in it. See, again, I'm not one to do favors for assholes or use them for stepping stones and then they want a favor back. It's not like that for me. I don't care if you're fucking my family. You fuck me over, talk shit about me, fuck you. But if you're a loyal sister, brother, father, I'll take care of you to the end. With no back talk. No, but I got to. But I got to. No. You just fucking man up and do it. So I hope this is good lesson life and in life as a human being as well as a musician. Don't let this dictate what you want to do in life. Let you dictate this. Do not let this control you. Don't let this control you. Don't let obsession control you. Be smarter than the obsession and figure out how to beat it and make what your goals are do for you. Peace out. I hope you enjoyed the video. Time to go clean the truck for Mr. Lynch. So, by the way, I have to leave here at 2. We're going to be at sound check at 3. I got to go do some stuff. My son's coming. I'll have him videotape some stuff. Then we got to come back and get ready for the show and go back there at 7:30. It starts at 8:30. If the Beast comes and some of my friends, we'll record. I'll get some recordings of them and put them up there, and it'll be fun. So, actually, let's call Patrick and see if he's going. So Spitz might come. Let me see. Let me see if he's going to come tonight. Ingve's drummer. Play with Steel Harden, but. God only knows where he's at. Could be on a world tour for all I know.
Hello.
Hey, Patrick, it's Chris.
How you doing, buddy?
I'm good. Did I wake you again?
No, it's okay. I was still dozing in and off on the bed. What's going on?
Hey, are you going? George Lynch is playing Crazy Uncle Mike's again tonight. Are you going?
No, I didn't know he was playing.
Yeah, no one knows. If you want to go, let me know. I'll put you on the guest list. I know.
I'll let you know.
I know. I told Beast too. You know, from Sabbath that you play with.
Yeah.
So I called him earlier and I said, hey, if you want to go, let me know. He's like, oh, I thought it was tomorrow night. And I said, no. I said, I'll call Patrick too. So, you know, if you want to go, just text me later and then I'll put you on the list. I got to go there for sound check because me and my singer are going to do some stuff for them, like with the equipment for Terry. And then, yeah, Terry's playing with them too. And then somebody's, yeah, it's Terry, George, and Tours, somebody from Tours.
I'll give you a call in a little bit then.
All right, man.
Okay?
Or just text me and say, hey, can you put me on the list? Because I know you're busy.
I will.
All right, man.
Hey, thanks for letting me know.
Yes, sir.
I'll talk to you in a little bit.
All right, man. Bye. So there's Patrick from Ingve. So I'm going to hold on. Let me see if I can get them both going. Let's see. Let's see if I can get the legend band going. Dave Spitz from Sabbath. Hey, what's up? Sorry to bother you again. Hey, I just talked to Patrick, and he didn't know George was playing either. So I told him, I said, I extended an invitation to you, so I extended it to him as well. I said, maybe we can all hang out together. I said, just, let me know if you can make it, and then text me later. So he's going to text me later, too. So that would be cool.
Yeah, you didn't have a gig tonight, Patrick?
No, I don't think so. So I said, just text me later and let me know if you can make it.
Yeah. Okay, because you're bringing some gear over there, and then you're going back later for the show?
Yeah, I'm going to be there around 3 and then set it up, and then I'll probably come back home around 5 or 6 and then be there around 7:30, to help set it back up.
Okay.
All right?
Yeah, that would be cool if Patrick wanted to meet us too, sure.
Yeah, then we got 3/4 of the band there.
Yeah. You and I never even met before, so in person.
No, we've met. You just don't remember me. Once you see me, you're gonna go, it's you?
That's funny. I don't know why I don't remember.
Yeah. I as a matter of fact, at the last at the Vinny show.
Vinny show?
Yeah, I'm the guitar player that opened up, and then I walked over to Bruce on the side in the patio, and you were standing there, and I said hi.
Really?
Yeah.
What's wrong with me? I don't understand that.
We're getting old, brother.
Oh, man, that's fucked up. I didn't put two and two together. That's really weird.
Yeah. It's all right, man.
Remember everybody. That's fucking strange. That's fucking weird.
Yeah. But, all right. So, yeah, just let me know, and I'll let you know what he says.
Okay, cool.
All right, man. Later.
All right, later.
Thanks. There you go. Some fucking funny conversations. Dude, you gotta love these guys. They're fucking great, man. Patrick's great. Dave Spitz. So there's 3/4 of the Legends, man. Should we call Robert so see if he wants to fucking fly in? Maybe we'll get up and play for George. We could get Terry to sing. Oh my God, that's some funny shit. I've never met you before. What the fuck? We've never played before, but yeah, we've met a bunch of times. He doesn't. So what happened? So let me explain to you how this happened. So I've known Dave for a while, but again, I don't use people for stepping stones. I thought of him and I called him to do this Legends band because I've never played with him, but I've always seen him out at shows. He's friends with another friend of mine, Kent, and this guy and that guy. And I did the Vinny Appice show, and I'm the guitar player with the long hair that came over all dressed up in full garb. And he was talking to my friend Bruce. I was like, hey, what's up, Dave? He don't even remember. This is fucking epic shit. Where are you going to see content like this? See, this is what I love. This is what rock and roll fucking communities are about. This is what guitar communities are about. Talking to the drummers and the bass players and getting everybody involved. See, here's another lesson in life. I don't care if the drummer's in the pocket. Doesn't matter. You all have to be in the pocket and agree together. To play together in a pocket is what a pocket is, not one guy. So no matter how good that drummer is playing in the pocket, you all have to be in the pocket. Peace out, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Peace.